This video will walk through the construction of a tactile transducer that I recently built. A tactile transducer is a device similar to a subwoofer, except that it is built to make vibration rather than sound. The principle is that we detect sound in two ways: actual sound and vibration. Instead of cranking their subs to get the sensation they want and risking damage to their subwoofers, some people create these shaking devices to mimic the vibration aspect of low bass notes. These are commonly attached to car seats, lounges at home, or in the case of my project utilizing these, a gaming chair that mimics cockpit vibration, car vibration, etc. The basic principle of construction can be done like this. Remove the cone of the speaker with a sharp blade, making sure to avoid cutting the speaker wires that is sometimes attached to the cone. Put epoxy on the dust cap in layers, using a strong epoxy as superglue will not do. I use what I call 2-tube epoxy from the hardware store. Cut a thin steel bar to size so that it just overlaps the speaker metal housing. Then I drill 3 holes in it, 2 on the edges so you can bolt it securely to the speaker base, and 1 centered between these 2. This hole will ensure that it will keep the middle bolt centered, as a misaligned bolt could throw the whole voice coil out and make it rub against a magnet, causing a terrible noise upon use. Slide a long bolt through the middle so that it fits flush against the dust cap, and bolt the steel onto the frame, holding the center bolt against the dust cap. Epoxy the bolt so that the dust cap secures. This will be the weakest point of the setup, so epoxy it well and leave it to dry overnight. I blew my first one after about 10 minutes of use. Once dried, attach a counterweight to the end of the screw to taste. You might want to experiment with different size weights. You can use lumps of metal, fishing sinkers, stuff like that. This will tune the speaker and its shaking levels. From here, you should have a working tactile transducer. I connected mine to the amp that was in the speaker case I rescued it from, and as you can see from the clip below, it shook the hell out of everything. It shook all sorts of things off the desk I was on. Unfortunately, this particular test blew out parts of the circuit board on the amp, and as such I'm looking to salvage a replacement.